Hello, beautiful people. It is Freebie Friday. I'm Ros Loxton and I'm sitting outside today because it is so delicious. It's just drizzling and it's nice and cool and it's Friday. So I myself have been doing some really transformational work over the last month, and with any transformation starts with an intention, or it starts with a driver. There's something inside you that says I need to change, or I want to change, or it's time to change. And change can be little, or change can be monumental and really quite huge. So there is so much to be said about change and being stuck and being in flow and all of those things. So the transformational sort of change journey that I am currently on and going through is blowing my freaking mind. My intention very, very often when I start a transformational or a change process is I'm looking for wisdom. I'm not looking for knowledge. I'm looking for wisdom, and I always place it deep in the intention that the wisdom can be turned on in a way that opens up wisdom and useful value for past, present, future, galactic, wherever the sort of knowledge comes from. And I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't have a preconceived idea anymore about how that is going to look. And that is what is blowing my freaking mind. I had a dream the other night. I'm not going to go into it, but I kind of went, that's a dream about that. I need to understand what that is. And then today when I was doing a part of the process, it just came to me. The wisdom went, ding, there it is. I didn't have to think about it. It came to me. And this is the Freebie Friday essence and what I would like to share with you. That there are wisdoms inside of us. And when we are seeking things that are profound to us and feels like it's, meaningful and purposeful and a part of our legacy, whether that is, in your own personal, individual circuits about you and yourself and your own journey, or your community, or the world and your leadership and, all the things, whatever size it is and wherever it is in you, there are wisdoms within us that can be activated, that are sort of sitting there in a way semi-dormant. They're not completely dormant, but our ability to tap into the essence of their energy and to understand and how to read it, feel it, and work with it, that's what is dormant for us. So I really discovered that big time when I had that dream, and then I was doing my exercise, which I'm going to share with you today. And then through the exercise, the awakening to my question, or it just came alive, and I went, holy shit balls, that is amazing. So, anywho, the exercise I'd like to share with you today, in the spirit of activating wisdoms within you that you are seeking and that are there for you and that are your purpose to be in amongst, and for them to be switched on in all the ways. The reason that you're stuck in places, the reason that you feel challenged in places is kind of good and telling. What are those pieces where you feel like you want change, where you feel like you're stuck, where you feel like it's a mystery to you. They are your challenge areas, but they're also your gift areas. And in this process that I'm going through at the moment, it's about taking things out of stuckness, or taking things out of challenge and out of shadow, and transforming them into the gift, into the city state, which is, the evolved state. So, something, for example, one of my areas is limitation, the shadow of limitation. And when that is in its gift, it is realism, the gift of realism. And when it's in its city state, it is justice. And so there are these sort of spectrum of experiences to have with, you know, these things, wisdoms that are within you. One of the things I really notice is that there's an energy that we all get trapped in. Sorry about the noises of the neighborhood. There's an energy that we get trapped in, and it's a busyness energy, it's a rush energy. You know, don't have time to eat, I've forgotten to eat, I don't have time for this or that, I hurry up, you know, all the things, I haven't got time to call mum, or I haven't got, this is like a energetic vibration that is in our atmosphere, and we get hijacked by it. So this exercise is about, it's like the first step in calling yourself back, calling your spirit and your energy back from being hijacked by that rush energy, by that I don't have time energy, because that is kind of distracting us from true wisdoms that are there, that we can fully tap into, that are a wellspring of great, purposeful, useful information for us. And the exercise is called contemplation. And contemplation isn't meditation. Contemplation isn't deep thinking. It's actually slightly detaching from all of those exercises and just being, you know, whatever that being is, and allowing it to be. What we do with this exercise is to take the challenge and sit it in the background, you know, the challenge, whatever that may be. I'm experiencing this challenge, and this, you know, this is all of the sort of arms and legs that challenge has. Just sit it in the background. Don't have to rush. You don't have to come up with anything. You just, contemplation is about not using all the facilities of our, you know, habit to try and work through something. It's about turning on some wisdoms within you that are there, but the rush, busy, distraction energy hijacks your ability to tap into them and to activate them. So a 3-minute contemplation is fucking amazing if you do it, if you be it. So take your challenge or your situation and just sit it back there. It's not in the forefront. It's just in the background. And you spend 3 minutes in still pause. It's called pause. However you do that, take yourself away, take yourself for a little wander out in the yard or somewhere where you have enough capacity to just pause for 3 minutes. Don't expect anything, don't place any attachments, you know, to doing this, because it's all of those mechanisms that block the magic of the contemplative pause with the situation or the challenge in the background. And then you can do this as many times through the day as you like, at least once, ultimately 2 or 3 times a day, 3 minutes. And just pause. Just green out, just zone out, you know. Just pause and let the situation sit in your field of energy, but not be up here in your in your higher executive functioning of having to think about it. Just let it sit there and just zone out for 3 minutes. Even just contemplating all of the things that are within you that could be possibly turned on. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Take notes then, you know, afterwards or at any point of time. If some sort of inspiration comes to you, and it will, jot it down, because this is a small moment in time where we're allowing ourselves to pause and pulling ourselves back out of that rush, busy energy that hijacks us. Seems so real, it seems so important, you know. After your 3 minutes, you're going to get sucked back into that. So jot down any of the wisdoms that come to you and try this exercise as much as you can. you know, you can put any challenge or situation in the background or in the you know, space or the energy bubble of your contemplation time, but you're sort of detaching from it with your mind and just letting it sit in the wisdoms of your whole body. And that is it. Okay, so that's my share with you, and today's free gift is the ability to have a chat with me. I'm going to leave a link in this post, and if you would like to explore that a little bit more for yourself, then use the link in this post and we'll jump on a call and see how I can support you with that. Always sending you massive encouragement and massive love for your best self and your best life, because that's what the world needs of you. Okay, bye for now.